All right, this video is going to help you with your settings, things that you need to set up as you are getting your Canvas course ready. So when we look at course settings, we're going to talk about how to edit your course name and your image, how you can view the different student sections, how you can change the visibility of your course navigation bar, and you can enable feature options. We will also look at how we're going to change your course name and how you add an image. We'll look at how you can edit your teacher page and your course resource pages. And then you will also talk about the home page, how we're going to link these different home pages to the appropriate pages. So editing our course name, teacher name, how we can edit this link to the My Teacher page, and then we'll get into the syllabus and how we can link to the syllabus page. Sorry. All right, so going back to our Canvas course, so we are right here. Let me get back to my Canvas class. We're at our dashboard. So the first thing we want to do, and I will go to a course that maybe is not created yet. Let me maybe do this career competencies, okay? So once you click on a class that you have not touched, it's going to open. And you'll notice that it says course name, teacher name. This is where we're going to begin editing and fixing things. So once we're on this main page, we're going to click on edit. And this is where you can just type in your information. So course name, advanced career competencies. You'll add in your name to that page. So that's all you have to do for this first page. Once I scroll down here, I want to be able to link. So when I click on My Teacher, it says image options. It's not going anywhere. The syllabus is actually linked to something. I can see that it's linked to syllabus. If I want to link my teacher page, I'm going to click on the My Teacher. I'm going to come up to Insert, go down to Link, and it's going to be a course link because it's internally built into Canvas. We don't want them to have to go elsewhere. So I'm going to click on course link. I'm going to go to pages. And in pages, you'll see My Teacher. I'm going to select My Teacher and nothing else has to happen. You kind of saw that yellow box up here. It's letting you know that something just happened. And I'm going to click off of there. We now can see that the link options is here, and so it was successfully linked with the My Teacher page. It's okay if you haven't created the My Teachers page now. Once it is created, it's going to link to that document. I can then hit Save at the bottom and scroll down. Well, let me move myself. Save. Okay. So now I can see that's added. If I click on the My Teacher page, it's going to go to the preset page that the district has created. Same thing, if I go back to the main page, I click on syllabus, it's going to link to that pre-district made page. So those two things need to be linked. Once I've done that, the next thing that they talked about was adding an image. When we talk about adding an image, it doesn't mean necessarily right there, but I can add an image like you see on these tiles so that they can distinguish what the class is. If I don't add an image, it's just going to be these solid colors here. If I like the solid colors, you can keep them. You'll just hit on the dots and you can change the color to what you want, and you can hit apply. It's going to change the color. A lot of people like the images because it's easily viewable for a student. They can see exactly what the class is and they know to click on it, and it's not confusing for them. So to add an image, just like you see here in my classes, what we want to do is click on that course. We're going to go down to settings. Now setting is down on the very bottom of my setting toolbar. All right. Right here is where we're going to add in our image. So if you had no image, it may say no image right here. What we're going to do is I'm going to click on my three dots. You can just click on add image. Let me show a better one that's not been created. Sorry. Give me 2 seconds. We'll go back to that advanced computer. Let me go to settings. So you can see right here, it just says choose image. I'm going to select choose image and I'm going to click upload. So you need to have an image in mind that you've already found online or that you have created yourself. You need to have it saved somewhere in your images or in your computer. So I have always created a folder. It says Canvas banners. And these are all the images that I've created for all my classes. Once I find one that I like, I'm going to select that one, click on open. And then the image is put in there. If you see the image and it's cut off, you don't like it, you can click on the 3 dots. You can hit choose image again and go find a different image, or you can remove the image altogether. If you have cross-listed classes together and you don't necessarily want it to say P6, you just want to say the course name, I can easily take that out, call it whatever you want to call the class, and go all the way down to the bottom. You shouldn't have to mess with any of this default information, but I can go ahead and hit update course details. And I now have the image and I just have the name and the course code. So now when I go back to my home screen, where I can go back to my dashboard, you should be able to now see that course image listed there. You can find it right here. And like I said, I took out the P6, now it's just going to say Advanced Career Competencies. So you can change the name there. After you've changed the name and you've added an image, you need to be working on your My Teacher page. You'll notice if you can click on pages on the left-hand side, or you can just click on the My Teacher, which is going to take you to that page. To edit this page, we're going to click on Edit. You're going to place your image here, so you can just find a picture of yourself. There's no requirements of what has to be on this page. We obviously want a picture of you is always helpful for the parents to be able to put a picture with the face. They talk to us mostly through email or phone. But usually your name, they do like a little mini bio about you. You can add that, and then you can just type in your contact information, your email, a website that you may have, phone number, things like that, like your Google phone number. You can just click right on here. I can delete that image. I can then go to insert, go find an image, and I'm going to upload it. So if you have a picture of yourself, like a headshot, saved on your computer, you can just click on that. I don't think I have one. Let's see what I have. That's just a thing. But if that was an image of myself, I'm going to just hit submit, and the image is going to appear right there at the very top. If I don't like it, I can click on it and delete it out. Contact information, again, I can just type in that information directly there. If you have something that you created, you want to upload it, I've created a My Teacher page, so I will go to insert the document, and I created a My Teacher page. See if I can find it. That'll be somewhere. Well, darn. Of course, I can't find it now. I'll show you what mine looks like in a second, and you can add that. But you can upload a file if you have a file that you want. Same thing, we're going to keep that there. Once you've edited this page, you're just going to go down to the bottom. You can hit save and publish, and that information will be saved there. I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about with the My Teacher page if you created one. So when I go to my economics class, I click on My Teacher. I kept the contact information up there, but I also created a page about myself and added that there. Again, no requirements. You can just add in the basic information that Fulton County has created there for the My Teacher page, and you're good to go. Or I'll stop there for the My Teacher, and then the next video is going to be the syllabus.